like the spread of industry. I like the spread of different roles. I like the different topics. And I think that it does stay focused on its core, which is knowledge management, but branches out a bit around that as well. So it's not always just purely about knowledge management, it's about knowledge sharing, knowledge creation, all of those things.
For me, it's been with a couple of organisations that I've had the opportunity to be involved with the Roundtable. Passionate about knowledge sharing, and so the Roundtable affords me an opportunity to understand what other organisations are doing with knowledge sharing and knowledge management, and see if we can embed some of those things that I learned here at the Roundtable within our organisation.
For me, it's there's always more than one way to skin a cat. Being in a room with a lot of people who are experiencing or have experienced, or at least considering the same sort of problems that you are, it's always good to get a different perspective. It's a lot quicker than a lot of research and reading and finding out after. If you talk to people who've done it before.
Well, I really like the sessions about new things, new technology. Every time we have a two-time session, there's always something new. And I've been an early, I think I call myself an early adopter of new technologies. And I think the reason why I'm in LinkedIn and some of the other social networking tools because of being able to the Knowledge Management Roundtable.
In the type of work that I do in my organisation, I'm one of the only people who does what I do, and I think that's the nature of this sort of work. You don't often have an organisation that's full of knowledge managers or information managers, so it's an opportunity for me to see what other people doing similar roles in other organisations are doing. I don't necessarily have someone sitting next to me in the office that I can nudge and go, hey, what do you think about X, Y, Z, or what are you working on? So it provides that outlet for me.
If I take the session this morning, we're just about to migrate to SharePoint 2010. We need some pointers on how to set up the new intranet and do all of the correct management steps in terms of developing a knowledge management system. I'll take that and use it tomorrow.
It lessens the risk of a change process, it shortens your implementation cycles, I would say.
I think it's been huge for us because when we stepped into this space, we were trying to develop an information and knowledge management strategy for the organisation, and neither Glenn nor I were really experts in that. We had diverse backgrounds and we had pieces of the puzzle. So I just feel like I've done some kind of a quick PhD in information and knowledge management from extracting all this information out of other people's brains, and we managed to develop a strategy for our organisation that's accommodating. So it's been a huge benefit for us.
And we've certainly done a lot of work around expertise mapping, which I think's had its genesis out of our participation in the Roundtable, and that's been useful for us.
The venue's great, especially if Collingwood are playing. Everyone's going to hate that.